This century-old steam train continues to run on its original mountain track from Belgrave to Gembrook in the magnificent Dandenong Ranges, 40 kilometres east of Melbourne. Puffing Billy was built to serve at the turn of the century and is a genuine relic of our more leisurely days. The railway is the major survivor of 4 experimental lines used to develop rural areas early in the 1900s. Puffing Billy Railway is now a major tourist attraction and operates every day except Christmas Day, thanks to the tireless efforts of more than 900 dedicated volunteers. G'day and welcome to the show. We're coming to you from Gembrook, and it's the last stop for Puffing Billy before it does its U-turn and heads back to Belgrave. But one thing I have noticed here... Hello, Bob.
Hello.
Come in here. Come and say hello to everybody. This is Bob Parr, and Bob is the station master here at Gembrook Station. Is Bob in shot?
Yeah.
Yes. How are you, Bob?
Very well, very well.
That's good. And what's on the agenda today for Puffing Billy?
Oh, not a lot. I'm not expecting a lot of people up today.
Oh, that's a bit
because
sad.
we had the long weekend last weekend. Oh, we might get about 30, 40.
30 or 40?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And the station here, how long has this been operating now as a station again?
15 years in October.
15 years?
When you say a station again, it was never a station before.
Oh, wasn't it?
There's a station down there.
Oh, okay.
That's the Heritage Station.
Yep.
And this is where they used to stack all the lumber and potatoes and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, I see.
On this here.
Okay. Fine. Great. Now, I noticed the park next door. It's named after a dog.
It is. We have the people come up here regularly, doing these, what do you call them? They do...
Scavenger hunt. I'd call them thieves.
And they come up here and they talk about the canine park.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so I know where it is. It's out there.
Yes.
It's like the picture around the front there for the Acre hats. When they were putting the sign up, so I said, I want the one with the horse on it. Because I thought I knew the horse. But when they come up, it wasn't the right horse. I thought it was Curio, but it's not. So I'm in here one day and I get a phone call from Queensland. And the bloke said, are you Bob Parr? I said, yes. He said, that horse, he said, you know it. I said, no, I thought it was Curio. He said, no, it's called Northumberland. He said, and the bloke that riding it, he said, is Nigger Williams. He said, now I'm ringing from Northumberland Station in Queensland. My father bred that horse.
Oh,
so there
how about that?
Yes, yes.
That's great.
Oh. No, it's rather good.
It is good. Well, it looks like the guys are ready now to head off on the tracks. Bob, thanks very much for coming on the show and giving us a little bit of news there. That's great.
No problem.
And we'll come and see you again in the not too distant future. Have a better talk.
Not too far.
Not too far.
No. Not too far.
Nothing beats the Irish for humour.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
No.
Okay, let's go and hit the tracks with Andy Oppett and 4-wheel drive trackers.
Turn left here, guys, down the same street as usual.
Later in the show, we take a walk to a lookout, explore a nice waterfall, and check out the history of Newgee and the Trestle Bridge. The map we're using today is the Gembrook Newgee Forest Activities map. Andy wants to go to the south side of the park, but unfortunately, below the power lines on the south side of the park, it's all closed off, so we've got to go north. After a bit of driving around, Andy found this little track leading off, heading north. He just drove straight up it. We threw the map in the back seat and away we went, just exploring this track. Very easy to start off with, 2-wheel drive stuff, and a few little puddles here and there at this stage. Something to have a bit of fun in, I guess. It is going to be an easy trip, and it's going to be a nice day out too. Our trip leader for the day is Andy Oppett. He's behind the wheel of this Suzuki Jimny, the Dinky Toy. Very, very nimble little vehicle, this. Something I have noticed with the Jimny is Andy hasn't let down his tyres. He's still running highway pressures. Along comes Belinda. She's not long graduated from that little toy car of hers, the RAV4, and got herself a GU. It's automatic transmission, and today she's running with all-terrain tyres on. Two-wheel drive in some aspects, but mostly in four-wheel drive. Andy's come to a stop. A bog hole perhaps. Looks like a good puddle. And Andy, yeah, he's getting through it okay. He's got mud terrain tyres on that vehicle. Tackling the bog hole, no drama at all for her. But just when you're going through something like that, keep your wheels fairly straight and just follow the ruts. The ruts will guide you, they won't lead you astray. This is Brian in his GQ, just having a ball, he is. Just out for a lot of fun. Acre Rock Reserve. I've been past here many times over the years. Never bothered stopping to have a bit of a look. Always wanting to hit the tracks and keep on the tracks. But, well, with families and, well, getting older and stuff like that, you like to have a bit of a tour. And the places we go into now, we like to have a bit of a look around and see what some of the history is and some of the sights to see. And this is one of them. 7 Acre Rock Lookout. Nice little picnic table here, and you've also got a nice walk up to the lookout. It's 600 metres in length, and today we're going to be going to it. So let's go and have a good look at 7 Acre Rock Lookout. Seven Acre Rock is a large rocky outcrop that provides some of the most spectacular views of the Yarra State Forest, Bunyip State Park and adjoining farmland. Along the track to the rock, if you listen carefully, you may be able to hear or even see a lyrebird. Don't be fooled though. The superb lyrebird is an excellent mimic and often produces sounds that are mistaken for other forest noises. Other bird species include kookaburra, crimson rosella and yellow-tailed black cockatoo. You may also encounter a wombat and a swamp wallaby. The short walk will take about 45 minutes return. The track is very easy grade with a slight climb to the rocky outcrop at the end. The tranquil lookout provides an excellent location to listen to native birds while enjoying the beauty of the surrounding forest. On a clear day, it's possible to see Western Port and Port Phillip Bays. 7 Acre Rock is marked on Rooftop's Gembrook Nuji Forest Activities map on Bunyip Road near the Learmonth Creek Road intersection. And it's worthwhile paying it a visit too. After the puddles of the lower section, we come to this slight hill, and Andy wanted to go for a walk and take his son up there just to check out the track. There is a big tree root that runs across, or it might be an old tree or sapling, running across the track, so he wanted to make sure it was going to be okay. From up top here, it doesn't look too bad. It looks, doesn't look steep at all. Unfortunately, he hasn't let down his tyres too much. In fact, he hasn't let down his tyres at all. They're still at road pressures. And he hasn't got enough oomph going on. He's going to get himself stuck on the tree root. Hi Andy, yeah, I see you waving, mate. Yeah, hello. I wanted me to come down and remove a stick that he picked up, a hitchhiker. Got rid of that, and now he's picked up another one. A little bit further along the track we came across these ruts going uphill. It's nice and dry. Andy wasn't sure if he was going to get up there or not with the chimney, and Belle just told him to go, put his foot into it. And he did, and he got up there without any trouble. Yeah, there you go Andy, easy done. And we got more puddles for Andy to go through. Being trip leader, it's always a little bit harder because they've got to pick their lines and they're not sure because nobody else has been on them before. And now it's up to Belle to go through. She shouldn't have any real worries at all. Just fly straight through. Unless, of course, Andy has happened to stop at the other side. And he has. After checking the bog hole, Andy decided it's shallow enough, it's only a large puddle, so straight through he goes. Bill and Brian are just having a lot of fun today. It's been a while since they've been out in the bush. Today we're going to have a look at Tarongo Falls. There's two falls, Amphitheatre's the other one. We'll have a look at that another time. But we'll go for a little walk and have a look at Tarongo Falls. The Tarongo Falls Scenic Reserve comprises mostly of wet forest types of trees, most commonly mountain grey gum, mountain ash, manna gum, blackwood and Austral mulberry. A variety of ferns thrive in damp conditions here, along with native animals including brush-tailed possums, ring-tailed possums, sugar gliders and a variety of bats. Many bird species have also been recorded throughout the forest, and native freshwater fish, including the river blackfish, are to be found here. The walking track to the falls is a beautiful little one, through tall wet forest to an observation platform at the base of the falls. The skill level needed is basic with a fitness level of average. The walk will take you 1.5 kilometres, return approximately an hour. Picnic tables and toilet facilities are available in the car park at the day visitor area. Camping is also available on a first come first served basis. No bookings are required, but you need to get here early because it is a popular area. The Tarongo Falls Reserve is situated 100 kilometres east of Melbourne, north of Newgie in Gippsland. From here on, the track deteriorates to being a wet, muddy track and also starts to get a bit technical too. This is the last of the puddles before there's a 90-degree left-hand turn that the vehicles have to encounter. And then it gets very technical with saplings all over the place. Go, 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 don't hesitate. Well, the chimney got round okay. No problems with him at all, so it's going to be interesting to see now how the bigger vehicles, the two patrols, get round. I reckon they'll have a bit of trouble. Straighten your wheels. Let it come back. No, Bell. Come back. You almost had the top then. That's it, come on back. That's a tree fern. Andy, get rid of the tree fern, please.
Right up the tree.
No, straight up to the left of the tree.
Oh, okay. Careful, careful.
After numerous attempts, Bell made it up with the GU. The GQ and the Jimny, they made it up first go, easy as. And now for the technical part, through the saplings. It gets very narrow for the bigger vehicles. The Jimny is very nimble through these areas. Nuji is on the Mount Baw Baw Tourist Road to Mount Baw Baw ski fields and the off-road tracks for four-wheel driving. The town has a cafe and general store, while the Nuji Hotel, or the Nuge Pub, is up the road toward Mount Baw Baw. The Latrobe River flows through the town centre, and at the northern end of town is a riverfront park which has barbecues and picnic shelters, a playground and a small sandy swimming beach at bend of the river. The word Nuji is Aboriginal meaning place of rest. Originally settled by gold prospectors during the 1860s, timber took over as a major industry and boomed through much of the 20th century thanks to the railway. In 1892, a branch rail line from Warragul to Nuji had commenced and was completed with the opening on the 26th of April 1919, the day after Anzac Day. Travel time to Nuji was a massive 6 hours for the 143 kilometre trip from Flinders Street Station, with stops at Warragul and Neerim South aboard a locomotive like the J-Class here. Timber production in the area boomed, and there are about 28 mills operating between 1919 and 1926, with over 200 kilometres of narrow gauge tram lines linking the mills to the railway terminus, until bushfires swept through the region, destroying the town and much of the lines from Nailk. It reopened on the 18th of May 1926. The section of line between Nuji and Nailk was last used on the 3rd of March 1954, taking passengers to see Queen Elizabeth II on a first visit, with the closure of that section of line at the end of the month. The rail line from Neerim South to Nuji had a number of trestle bridges built due to the hilly terrain. These bridges were repeatedly damaged by bushfires over the years. The last remaining trestle bridge, known as number 7, has been restored and is 102 metres long, 21 metres high and has 19 spans. It was purchased by the Bullin Shire for a nominal price of $2. A series of steps leads from the car park at the base of the bridge to the top, where the rail line from the bridge to Nuji has been converted to a flat walking trail of easy grade. In 2005, the Nuji Trestle Bridge hosted the world's first longest lunch and hosts the world's longest lunch each year. We've come to the end of this week's show. It's been a great day out in the bush, just getting the nice fresh air into our lungs. Nice easy trip this time around too. The only technical part was a bunch of saplings we had to make our way around, tight corners. We didn't want to damage the bush, we didn't want to damage the vehicles, but it was a nice easy day. 7 Acre Rock, the look out there, that's a nice little spot for just a short walk and get some exercise, and a beautiful view across what was originally the old swamp from Druin down to the beach. That was another story, another time. And also Tarongo Falls, they're beautiful. Nice walk up through there, and the track was made nicely, and yeah, nice place, plenty of water in the falls after snow melting and everything. And also the Nuji Trestle Bridge. That's lovely, that is, and nice little area for a picnic as well, plenty of tables here. Great day. Now, next week's show, we're heading back up to Talangi. The boss girl is finally out of the workshop and had a diff lock fitted as well, so that'll be a little test for her. And a little patch of rainforest we're going to be visiting, along with another set of waterfalls called Wilhelma Falls. Never been there before, that'll be exciting. So for now, have a great week and we'll catch you on the tracks.
Work is done, time to play. Pack the kids, we're going away up a mountain road we climb, to the snow, to the desert, sometimes in the rain or the sun. Doesn't matter, we're gonna have some fun. Going 4-wheel drive, going 4-wheel drive.